Hello, and thanks for joining me for this episode of NCIA Today. I'm your host, Bethany Moore, NCIA's Director of Communications, checking in with you regularly with updates on what's happening in the cannabis industry and here at NCIA. Happy New Year to all of our members and viewers. Before we took a break for the holidays, we announced our industry social events kicking off in late January, happening in 10 cities across the country, plus a cannabis caucus in Colorado, all leading up to our 11th annual Cannabis Industry Lobby Days in May. As always, NCIA members receive complimentary access to industry socials and the Cannabis Caucus based on membership level. It's a great time to go ahead and register your team for these events, and there's still time to check out our sponsorship opportunities for all of these events, plus lobby days. Head to our website to register and fill out the form for sponsorship opportunities, or just send an email to sponsorship@thecannabisindustry.org for more details. Along with the new year brings the 118th Congress. In Michelle's first blog of the year, we look back on an historic 2022 and look ahead to what the future may hold, given the changes in the new Republican-led House of Representatives. We will likely see changes on several key congressional committees, and those decisions will have a substantial impact on cannabis reform as leadership and committee chairs determine what legislation is considered. Be sure to get up to speed in Michelle's latest blog. This is why it's more important now than ever to support NCIA's work in the halls of Congress through your membership, attending our networking event series, and joining us in DC for our 11th annual Cannabis Industry Lobby Days, as well as considering one of many sponsorship opportunities. In other announcements, NCIA's nominating committee has completed the association's annual board of directors election, and 6 candidates have been elected to serve on the board for the 2023 to 2025 term. We're happy to welcome 2 new additions to the board of directors, Amy Larson of TILT Holdings and Monica Gray-Fong of Nice Guys Incorporated. 4 board incumbents were also re-elected: Kimberly Cargile of a Therapeutic alternative, Rebecca Colett of Calyxeum, Kris Krane of Forefront Ventures, and Cody Stross of Northern Emeralds. We also kicked off the year with a fresh podcast episode where I interview Kevin Quinlan from our Facilities Design Committee and Lorena Schofield from our Retail Committee as we begin a multi-part episode series on the elements of designing a cannabis dispensary from various perspectives of expertise. You can find that episode on NCIA's website or on other podcast streaming platforms like Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Please hit that subscribe button too while you're at it, and thank you for listening. All right, as we start to wrap up this episode, we hope you had a lovely winter holiday and you're ready to engage with NCIA in the new year and beyond. Check out our Industry Essentials webinar recording archive, as well as hundreds of podcast episodes, both NCIA's Cannabis Industry Voice, which I host, and NCIA's Cannabis Minority Report, hosted by Khadijah Adams and Mike Lamudo, which will be coming back in a whole new format with new episodes premiering on LinkedIn this February for Black History Month. If you're an NCIA member, reach out to me to learn how you can contribute educational content for our website and newsletter, or pitching to be a guest on our podcast. Please send me an email to get the ball rolling, bethany@thecannabisindustry.org. As always, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to stay inspired and connected. If you're a member of NCIA, log into NCIA Connect and spark up a conversation with your fellow NCIA members and colleagues today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.